Hello, my lovelies. Sagittarius, this is going to be your week ahead for the 8th through the 15th of April. Let's see what your central theme and focus is for the next 7 days. What does Sagittarius need to know? Eclipse in Sagittarius. Ironically, on the 8th, we are having an eclipse. Success after a setback. So it's bringing some sort of growth. 33 could also be significant for you. 33 is a master number, so you might have a life path where you're a teacher or a leader or something that is super important spiritually speaking. We all have some sort of path that we're supposed to walk or a divine purpose for being here, but 33 life path numbers are pretty incredible. So if you're curious, you can just Google what that means, but this is definitely something that's going to bring you some growth. Let's see what we have going on from your guardian dragons. What do we need to know from the dragons today? All right. All right, we have Ocean and Hope. Let's see, let's get one more dragon card and expression. All right, so I feel like this is the Dragon King, and Ocean is trying to tell you that it bows to nobody. But Ocean is the leader of all the dragons in this deck, and so Ocean is something that you can be kind of independent with. Ocean is also a card that would indicate that you are struggling maybe to find your independence or to speak up and express yourself. You do also have the expression dragon here, but Ocean bows to no one except divinity. So I feel like that could be the energy that you're in. It's like you're not cutting corners, you're not taking less than you deserve, and that you really need to be aware of what you value and what you deserve because you're going through some sort of growth. The Hope Dragon. So this is an indication that we need to keep hope alive somewhere that you have maybe lost faith, lost hope that things can change for the better. This dragon is encouraging you to keep going, knowing that you have hope and faith to get you through to the other side. And we have expression. So we may need to really express ourselves better. There could be some communication issues with Mercury in retrograde through the 25th and then a 2-week shadow period. So all the way through April into the early part of May, there might be some issues with expressing yourself. Blues and greens, the throat chakra, the heart chakra. You need to willingly learn to express yourself very clearly, and I feel like very clearly is the important part. Let's see what we have going on for you for love. All right, these two came out. We have the Mask and Self-Indulgence. So someone may not be showing how they truly feel. They could be pretending how they feel or gaslighting you. So be very cautious of that. Sometimes I see that as that, you know, it's a negative thing, and other times I see it as a positive thing, like they have a crush and they haven't told you yet. In this instance, I see that someone could be hiding something from you, so use some caution. The Self-Indulgence card tells us that it's time to focus on ourself right now, our self-worth. It may be time to heal, doing some shadow work and self-appreciation for just how far you've come. The Heart with the Key tells us that we are starting to look for love, or we're welcoming love. We might be meeting the one, and we are getting together with someone who could be perfect for us. What do we have going on for Sagittarius for the next 7 days? Sagittarius, what do we need to know for the next 7 days? All right, so you are also letting go of some toxicity in your life, it looks like. The Devil signifies that we could be dealing with codependency, addictions, things that are completely unhealthy for us. It could be a great temptation. It could be something with strings attached to it. It could be manipulation. It could be a lot of trickery. It could be anything that is toxic and negative for you. This is Capricorn energy. I would say that you want to work on resolving these issues and letting go and severing ties. I also feel like this is part of your growth and spiritual ascension. Success after a setback is your theme this week. So the staircase symbolizes just that you're going from one level to the next. It may take you some time, but ultimately he's seated here in a yoga pose and he's laughing, he's elated, he's happy because he's made it to the top and he's been enlightened. So this may be something that you're struggling with at this very time. I feel like it's funny how every time I touch this deck, I see something new, which is great. So we have the iscus fish, we have a heart, we have some I can't remember what these are called. They're writing that's it's symbolic for like different chants and different like Om and Nam, and I can't remember what those are called off the top of my head, but different sacred symbols. We have a pentagram up here. We have the little trifecta star here. So definitely some things with unity. I feel like there's eyeballs here in the leaves. So really kind of opening our mind and seeing that things can be different for us, but we have to ascend. Part of that is listening to our intuition, our divine guidance. So you might be waking up your third eye. Your intuition could be giving you downloads, and I feel like you really need to trust your intuition right now. Know that you're getting ready to go through a period of recovery financially as well as physically. So you might be dealing with things like illness, injury, surgery that you're trying to recover from. Improvements are coming for your finances, and you may have to also eliminate some toxicity and maybe even block them. I feel like the timing is almost right. I feel like it's a cautionary tale to tell you that you've been waiting, but you need to also know that the timing will be right in divine timing. So don't rush the process. But it may be time for you to move on from something. This is also part of your growth and spiritual ascension, to leave what doesn't serve you behind. And the Six of Swords is really just that. She's got a suitcase with her in the boat, and she's literally leaving with just what she needs and going in a new direction. It's almost like her messengers are helping her to kind of usher her out of conflict and chaos into the calmer waters, to leave the storm behind. There is a feeling of being trapped this week. Part of that is a definite perception issue. So if you look at this card this way, she's not actually trapped. This is a mirrored image. She is actually completely fine. It's her mind that's playing tricks on her. So in order to not feel like you're trapped and overthinking things, we need to really use our intuition. And so that's going to help you to actually ascend by trusting your instincts, trusting where, spirit, source, God, the universe, whatever title you like to give it, where they are leading you. And they're trying to lead you away from conflict and chaos, away from toxicity. So know that if you've had a setback in the last little bit, that the setback is setting you up for growth and success. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.